We're here with Chris Bergeron. Miami falls 7-4 to Long Island tonight. We'll open it up for some questions.
Coach, obviously first period didn't go the way that you wanted, but it seemed like your team was able to battle back at points throughout the second and the third. What sort of happened to get you down in that hole, and what were you able to do to clean up and get better as the game went on?
I'm not sure we totally cleaned it up. They had a good game plan, and they executed it better, obviously, than we did in the first period. We turned over way too many pucks. It's hard to watch. You pass it to the other team on a fairly consistent basis in one period, and again, as basically most of the year, too many pucks are ending up in our net. That's just the reality. The fourth one was a bad bounce, but it's a bounce they earned and we didn't. And then after that, it was us chasing the game. We weren't able to sustain any ozone time or any pressure with shots on goal and things happening around the other team's net, because I just don't think we were competitive enough on the puck. And when we were, we just couldn't sustain anything. And then at 4-3, you think there's 7 minutes to go. It's 4-3, and we make a horrible play at our at their blue line again, and ends up in a 2-on-1 and ends up on our net. I mean, these constantly these turnovers are ending up in our net, and it's just going to take. I guess it's just going to take constant reinforcement, constant reminder that that's what happens, and we have to play the game the right way.
When you were able to create scoring chances in second period and third period primarily, how were you feeling as the team was able to? You mentioned getting back to 4-3. How were you feeling? Did you feel like you were in, that you were ready to go, that you had the shot?
Yeah, I don't even think at 4-1 we felt out of it. There was 40 minutes left. Now, it just wasn't. We just weren't able to sustain anything. I mean, it was one of those games where. Down 4-1 after the first, and we're chasing it. We're not a team that scores easily, and we didn't have four lines going. We were kind of going, but not really going, and it seemed like every time we made a mistake, they capitalized on it. Not necessarily with a goal, but some type of momentum going the other way, and that's been our season. And tonight was obviously a reflection of that, but I didn't think the group felt they were out of it, obviously until later on the third. But it's just, you could see the frustration, you could hear the frustration in the group when that play was happening. But they just couldn't. I just didn't feel like we could get any consistent momentum.
Something that you've said before throughout the season is you have to limit power play opportunities for the other team. You didn't take too many penalties, but they were able to convert. Your penalty kill's been good all season. What were they able to do to get those through?
The first one was just a puck and a rebound, and the second one was I think it was a poor defending play on a rush from our perspective. I thought the end zone stuff was fine. It was a shot on net, rebound, and then the second one was on the rush, and that's what happens. I mean, the second power play goal they scored was an unnecessary offensive zone faceoff, tripping, just a lazy play behind. We were behind their net and tried to back check and trip the guy. And, a lot of those opportunities end up going in your net because they're just unnecessary penalties. So it'll be something we'll have to clean up tomorrow, but it didn't seem egregious. I thought we had a couple of good kills, and unfortunately just not enough.
Moving into tomorrow, is there something that you saw that can be that quick fix? Is it just execute the game plan and fight harder?
Yeah, I don't think where we are is a quick fix at all. We'll watch the tape and make the subtle adjustments, X's and O's wise, but we're going to have to execute much better. We're going to have to play harder. It's pretty much the broken record scenario, the constant execute better, play harder all at the same time, and it's something we've struggled with.
Ryan, obviously a tough result overall, but you battled hard and you were able to get rewarded a couple of times. Walk us through what you were able to do to find success tonight.
Just be hard on it. I think we can definitely do a better job of hunting pucks, getting a better forecheck. We can definitely turn their D around entering the offensive zone, and I don't think we did that a lot tonight. But there's just a lot of little things that we need to get better at in order to win the game.
From within the locker room, leaders on the team, what can you do? What's being said to try to uplift and get the guys to execute a little bit more, to play a little bit harder, and to get over that hump?
Just play your game, do what you need to do. Don't try to do someone else's job. We know how we're supposed to play. We've seen it in video a lot. We just need to execute better. I think we were just making dumb mistakes, and it's costing us.